Nice. All right, I'm just testing a couple things here. We will remove the Twitter feed, and then we have one other one here we got to remove. All right, we're gonna remove that. Okay, so here we are. We're just me. Gonna play a little intro music
I've been selling my
because
soul,
we need to be thinking about
working
North
all day,
Carolina and what's going on in
overtime
Western
hours,
North Carolina.
bullshit pay,
So
so I can sit out here
Oliver Anthony
wasting
Music
my life
lives in
away.
that area. He's putting a
Fight
lot of his
like
effort out
crows
there.
and drown my
My brother and I are
troubles
going to be doing
away.
a
It's a
podcast
damn
in
shame.
about an hour and 3 minutes. We're going to do a podcast for Rick and Jeff Unfiltered. Just wanted to advertise for it, so I'm here to advertise for Rick and Jeff Unfiltered. To be an hour from now. It'll be at 5 o'clock Eastern or Pacific, and 8 o'clock Eastern, or 5 o'clock oh my gosh, 5 o'clock California time, and 8 o'clock Eastern Tennessee time. So my brother's in Eastern Tennessee, and we will be getting together in a hour or so to talk about what's going on in our country. We are patriots of America, and we are hoping that we see some changes coming up. We have an election coming up soon. We're going to talk a little bit about that. My brother and I got in a conversation earlier today, and we said we should probably save that for a podcast. Actually, it was yesterday, and we were going to do a podcast yesterday, but that didn't happen. That was a whole series of events that caused that not to happen yesterday, but we're doing one today. This is just a preview for it to introduce that we are going to have a live broadcast today at, like I said, 5 o'clock California time or Pacific time, and 8 o'clock Eastern Tennessee time. So we're going to talk a lot about stuff. But what we started talking about yesterday, and we decided to save for a podcast, is the term riot and January 6th riot. So there's a lot of people that want to talk about the January 6th riot. Trump, he doesn't deserve to stand behind the seal of the presidency, because he needs to get rid of the, he doesn't deserve to be that because of the rioting of January 6th. Well, there's a lot more information to the January 6th than that, than what they're telling us on the mainstream media news. But something else that you need to think about. So when somebody starts talking about January 6th, you should ask them a question. Hey, how about if we talk about? Let's see. I gotta find it here. My bad. Um, I thought I had it at the top of my notes. But whenever somebody wants to talk about January 6th, you should ask them. Okay, so let's talk about August 30th. August 30th is when he had the abysmal withdrawal from Afghanistan. We left billions of dollars of troops, and or not troops, didn't leave any troops. Well, we may have left some troops behind, but we left billions of dollars of equipment, and we hightailed it out of there. And they said that was a peaceful withdrawal and it was a great withdrawal. So my brother and I are going to talk about the January 6th rioting, a little bit about that, because we have definitely different opinions about what the riot was on January 6th. But we're also going to talk about August 30th, the withdrawal from Afghanistan. And we're going to talk about what's going on in our country right now with the election coming around the corner. We got 6 days to the election. And when people start thinking about who they're going to vote for or what they're going to vote for, if you haven't voted for already, then we should really ask ourselves, are we voting for a person, or are we voting for a process, and are we voting for a program? Because if you're worried about voting for a person, then I got to tell you, you may not make the right choice. I can't tell you how to vote. I will tell you should go vote. But if you want to hear more about this and more conversation tonight with Rick and Jeff Unfiltered at, again, 5 o'clock California time or Pacific time, and 8 o'clock Eastern Tennessee time or Eastern time. So look forward to seeing you people. Enjoy seeing you. Hopefully you'll join us, and we'll have a great conversation. We'd love to include you in our conversation. But God bless you, and we will see you soon. Have a great night.